Well, that's a cool video, man. That last one there, that one's a new one. I very much so like that. Have you guys have seen that, haven't you?
Yeah.
Dill, that's a nice job on that one. That's a nice job.
What's up, Dewan? How you doing, buddy?
What's happening? Hello, everybody, and thank once again for joining us on a Sunday afternoon. At least it's afternoon here. I don't know where the hell you're at, or when the hell you're watching it, but it's Sunday afternoon right this second, I think. It's just the only thing is last Sunday at this time, it wasn't this time.
No, I was still at Final Battle.
No, it was 3:00 last year.
Yeah, that was Final Battle
last week. Yeah, that's right.
I was gonna say Bill was behind because you weren't in California yet, or at that time, were you?
No, I was getting. Yeah, no, I was. Yeah, no, the week prior I was. Man, talk about time change shit. Jesus Christ. But anyways, hey, thanks for joining us on the show again, everybody. Welcome to Swamp Talk. We've got Shit House. We've got this way, Shit House. And we got Preacher here. So we got these two guys joining myself, Mad Frog, on Swamp Talk today. We're going to talk some Bones and Ashes a little bit later. Yes, Aaron, I know a lot of that was set up at the air show. Some of it was at Coolera, I believe, too, at the MIS. Yeah. But yeah, it's nice. It was a nice setup, nice layout. MVP, yep. There you go. So yeah, we'll do a little bit of talk about Bones and Ashes. We got some bullshitting to do. We've got some product spotlight, so to speak. We've got a new outline we're going to try to stick to kind of make ourselves like sort of professional. I don't know. So we've got some JT Pants to talk about and some other stuff. Maybe we'll talk about what Shithouse has made lately. Ooh. 3D printer fun. If you've got anything to talk about there. And future events and stuff, we'll be talking about that, things we've got coming up. But if you guys could take a minute, take some time, check out madfrogpaintball.com. You'll find out a lot more about that video that you just watched.
This is true, Zach. This is true.
Preacher fell flat on his face, I guess, boys and girls. We're going to hear about this a little bit.
Heck yeah.
Been there.
Lots of times. Check out our social media, our Facebook, our Twitch. Like and share the stream, please. Let's get some more people out there. Check out Mad Frog Militia and Mad Frog Paintball on Twitch and Facebook and YouTube and all those other social media stuff that we're actually on. So, what the hell's up? Besides Bones and Ashes, we'll get into that. What the hell's up, boys? Anything new?
Not a whole lot. Forgot it was Sunday. I stole it. That's why I popped in while we were running the very first video. May or may not be wearing pants right now. I'm not going to tell.
Who wears pants nowadays?
Right? When you're on a Zoom meeting.
Yeah, whatever. As long as underwear's on, and you're not sticking to the seat.
What do you mean either? Just swing free.
Right. It's all good till I stand up and get something off the printer, and then we get banned off of Facebook.
All right.
Well, there goes my Oculus account.
Right there.
So, any new fun with the new 3D printer there?
So, I have been making a few more props. I am working on something to mount that GoPro of his, turn it into a webcam, and I may or may not have a shroud on the printer for the Tipex as we speak, a special shithouse shroud for the Tipex. So next week I will have some stuff to show. Right now I got stuff running.
Nice.
Well, good deal. What's up with you, Mr. Preacher? Anything new?
No, not really.
How the
ducks are doing? The ducks are doing good, man. I just was out there messing with them before I came in here, and they seem to be doing good. It's it's funny watching those because they're crazy, man. Like So the one's real aggressive with other people, whereas with me, he's not. So it's funny because I'll take my daughter out there and I made her help me clean out the duck house. And he like pecked down to her shirt and wouldn't let go of her shirt. And I'm just sitting there laughing. And then I'd shoo him away. And then next thing I know, he comes right back up and grabs onto her shirt again. And she was like, "Will you stop it?" But no, everything's good, man. I'm enjoying this weather, and yeah, can't wait to get down to Florida.
Definitely. Hey Zach, and that green screen has a purpose. Believe me, even if it's not running anything, it has a purpose. We don't have to look at his bed.
Yeah, it's pretty much hides the bedroom. That's really all it's doing right now.
I don't want to see. I don't want to know where the music is made in shit houses.
We don't want to see the stains on his bed.
Yeah,
I spilled frosting. Yeah, that's all it's really for, Zach, is to cover up the fact that I'm in a bedroom currently.
Is it? Is it really snowing in Texas?
Oh, God, I would hope not again.
It quite possibly could be, yes.
Wow.
That's the last thing those guys need.
I don't think it's the crazy cold that like they had the last time. Now it's just that goofy snow that they get every once in a while. You know, it won't amount to anything, I hope. They don't know how to handle their winter. They just do not.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's I've heard that frogs pee through their skins. I mean, sometimes we just go in our pants right on the field.
What is sweat?
Hashtag Greg Hastings.
You know what I mean? What is sweat? I mean, sweat is pee, right? It's waste. So, I mean, we all pee through our skin, Zach. I don't know.
This is very interesting.
A scientist might argue that one, but you know what? We'll go for it. We'll go with it today.
Isn't it the same difference? I mean, I don't know. Anyways, yeah. I have been taking advantage of this nice weather. I finished siding. Hey, Dill, I don't know if you're getting this warning. Sorry, excuse me, guys. I'm going to talk to the Aaron Dill in the background. I don't know if you're getting these Facebook automatic deletes all streams that aren't something's up with the one Facebook link. Whatever. You let me know. That's behind the scenes stuff. So anyways, there's some problems streaming to one of the Facebook pages. Anywho, so I use this weather to get the exterior of the garage siding finish done. And Dill, you could have piped in and said, ignore it. We wanted to hear your voice, man. On the private chat, he just types away and hides in the background. You need to come out front. Damn it. You deserve that. Anyways, so I sheeted the garage. I got the trim done on it. So that's ready to get painted. And I started getting stuff in line for the, hey, there he is. See? Okay. He's gone.
Technical issues.
I started getting stuff together for the bus. We got lots of projects and stuff working on the bus, so I kind of tried to round that all up and get things together with that, but I didn't start working on it yet because I just want rounding everything up and getting everything together and trying to clean up crap because it's been sitting all damn winter. But that's my thing. That's what I did with this nice weather. It was kind of, I wish it would last.
Yeah. Me and the girlfriend been doing a lot of geocaching lately because it's been nice outside. You can still crawl through some of the bushes and stuff.
I love geocaching.
Yep, I've been printing off a couple of ones. I don't have the one with me right now. I made a pine cone that once you hang it up in a tree, like you can't even really tell it's there. Yeah.
Dang, how long you been geocaching for?
Oh, girlfriend dragged me out into that like pretty soon after we started dating.
Really?
But yeah.
Dude,
it's a good time.
Hell yeah, it is. Dude, so what? Probably back when my kids were like 5 or 6, probably about 10 years now. Is when I first got into it. And for those of you guys that don't know what geocaching is, there's stuff that's hidden all over the world. Like all over the world. You could be standing next to a geocache and not even know it. Sometimes it's a logging sign. Sometimes it's like toys and trinkets and stuff that they hide in a container somewhere. but you follow the GPS coordinates to it. You find it. You sign your name on the log saying you found it. But dude, it is such a blast, man. If you guys happen to do it, but dude, that's exciting to know that you do it. We'll have to go geocaching sometime together.
Oh, for real. Like every time we go off to a field somewhere, like when we're out of town, I'm like, fuck, this would be the perfect time. Like if I've got like an hour or two to get scores from ones that obviously like I'm never really going to just be strolling through North Carolina. But if I happen to be like at, an event, Bones and Ashes or something, like, I'll bet there's a bunch over there. Get them then,
Yeah. It's been a little while.
At EMR, actually.
What's that?
Yeah. There was some stuff set up out at EMR the one time when we went out there. I mean, I did after that. We just did it the 1 year a little bit, and then that was that.
Why you passed the movie and left the room?
Playing with my best, yeah.
Oh, that's funny. What movie were we watching that you paused for us? Because that's going to tell us how much you cared for us.
You're right. Yeah.
What movie did you pause? Plane. She's got plane in air quotes. Oh, jeez.
Nice.
What movie was it? What movie did he pause? We got to know. We must know. Yeah. Anyways, I did it the 1 year. It was interested in the geocaching stuff, and then that was that.
Yeah.
Some bullshit on me. Okay.
Fair enough. But yeah, no, it's a nice thing too, because it's the only other thing other than paintball that really gets me to like put on some boots and get like out into the woods anymore. I don't really hunt, so yeah. Aside from paintball, that's what drags me out into nature in between games. So
I can't even pronounce that name, Zach. So I'm not. Kaguya Sama. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah. No,
anime stuff. Yeah.
It's a blast. So I'm looking forward to seeing your containers that you made, man. Because I made some pretty cool ones and stuck them out, but I'm curious about these 3D printed ones now. There's some really cool stuff that people are doing, but
oh yeah, I've seen some. Honestly, I thought about like planting one or two at a paintball field, like over time, just to drag, because people might stop by and then be like, "Hey, well, we're here. Let's kind of check this out, like see what's going on here." Because quite a few times we've gone to like go get one, and then I was like, "Well, wait a minute. Well, we're at this park. Like, let's take a walk through the trail. Let's check it out." Or one's outside of a shop or something. I'm like, well, might as well peek our head inside. It's not a bad way to get some extra people who don't normally play the game to kind of just, if anything, poke their head through the door and see what's going on.
Right. Well, actually, it's funny that you mentioned it, because that's why geocaching is why I was so good at Global Conquest when they were doing the coordinates for the gold, because I just plugged those coordinates into my geocaching app and I'd be like, bam, right there.
Yep.
And dude, that year, every single gold brick was me, no joke. Like, and so what was it? I think we were playing Russia that year with GLR. Dude, every single gold brick we got because of geocaching. So
yeah. I was using that at when we were doing Sicario.
Yeah,
some of the props. I was telling the guys, I'm like, look, I know it shows this picture here, but I promise you it's going to be like 15 feet to the right of this tree. Like right fucking there. And yeah, it's how we found some of the stuff.
That's the cool thing about geocaching is it actually combines our world with paintball, because a lot of the events that we go to, like for instance, Bones and Ashes, Hanu decided this year, instead of throwing like the green rocks everywhere, he was going to bury them. And so you had to go to the spot, and there was something
out there with the damn shovel, man. Thank God it wasn't there with the shovel.
Dude, it sucked, but kudos to you, Hanu. That was a good one. You got me this year. But once I caught on to it, it wasn't a big deal. So Sunday was a completely different ball game when it came down to getting the green rocks and stuff like that, whereas Saturday was a different story because it was like trying to figure out what the heck's going on. But yeah, no. So, dude, yeah, you guys get a chance to check out geocaching because it's a lot of fun.
All right. So anyhow, that's bullshit with us for just a couple minutes here. We'll get into more about the green rocks at Bones and Ashes in a couple minutes. Yeah, because that's a cool little part of the story and stuff like that, and the way the game's played and how you make points and stuff. But let's talk about some products a little bit. Let's talk about some Mad Frog stuff.
Yeah, guys, for those of you who have a stimulus check coming, what better thing to spend that money on than paintball? And here's Bill to help you spend that money.
We've got Frogaflage, boys and girls. We have got Frogaflage Jt Pants. I don't know if you guys can see these, but these are the old school design JT Pants with the Mad Frog Militia Frogaflage pattern, camo pattern. It's protected, actually, trademarked. Woo! So if you guys are interested in these, check out our website. We've got a bunch in stock. Check out madfrogpaintball.com for a bunch of the other Mad Frog stuff we've got, t-shirts and a bunch of other swag. If you guys are interested in any type of paintball gear or anything, hey, send us a paintball message. We can get that stuff too for you, no problem. Or check out lonewolfpaintball.com for that stuff. But madfrogpaintball.com, you can get some kick-ass JT old school pants with the Mad Frog Militia. There you go, with the Frogaflage pattern on them. I've been playing with these pants for a bit. Like, there you go, having some fun. I think that was at Fort Knox there. That was actually my first time playing with those, wearing those.
I would say they look pretty clean in that fit. That picture.
They're not too bad. I mean, I don't know. It's only mud.
Yeah.
Whatever. Excuse me. Whew. So anyways, yeah. So check out our pants, guys, if you got a chance. Madfrogpaintball.com. And while you're at it, check out our social media. Check out our YouTube channel. We've got all our videos from our road trips.
TikTok.
Our TikTok. We've got our videos from gameplay up there on our YouTube channel. You can find stuff about the MF Bus project up on there. I'm gonna have some new videos coming out with that for that stuff real soon, because like I was saying, battery box, a bunch of other stuff going in. We're gonna be seen and heard this year. That's as far as I'm gonna go with that. So we got a bunch of stuff going on with that. But yeah, once again, check out our stuff. Let's see, who's our show sponsor this week? I think we still have JC Painting in for his. This is his final episode, guys, of sponsoring. Thank you, Jimmy, for sponsoring our little bit of our StreamYard show here. We're looking for some more sponsors. You guys can, if you're interested, you can get. Oh yeah, it'd be nice. You know, hey,
we already wear green, right?
Look at. Very happy. Very happy.
Preacher, where's your due?
That's in the refrigerator right now. Yeah. I didn't get to it, but I'm rocking some raspberry tea.
There you go. But yeah, thank you, Jimmy, for sponsoring us again. If anybody's interested, I think we're going to be doing a little talk about the pirate game here coming up real quick. I got to coordinate with Roger and some other people from darn it. I've got it in the
RTR.
No, yeah, the Zach wants to sponsor us. I'm sure Zach wants to sponsor us. Zach makes us look very pretty. But anyways, yeah, if you guys are interested, drop us a message and we'll get back to you. And
well, all we did was run a podcast today, and apparently we've started a domestic dispute.
We'll let this go. We're going to have a live update about the things going on at the I don't know how to I guess the Arbuckle residence, or how we would state it.
House of Zach.
House of Zach. Yes. Dun dun dun.
I don't know. I think right now it's the House of Laura.
Yeah. She's definitely running the show over there.
That's funny. That's funny. There you go. Ronan Kinetic. There you go. Yeah, Roger, you're right. Ronan Kinetic. We'll get those guys. We'll have some talk too about that and see how things go. Oh, and here we go. Ryan Harris.
That was our commander.
The commander from Bones and Ashes. I guess it's a great segue into dun dun dun. Let's do a little event recap here, Preacher, of Bones and Ashes, man. How that game go? I missed that one. I wanted to go, but it was too much to come home from California driving and just continue to North Carolina. I had to come home.
Dude, Bones and Ashes was a sweet event. Always is. As you can see right there, Friday night started out with the dodgeball event. Dude, it was such a blast. And this right here is right before I face planted. Kudos to Zach for getting it. If you continue on with that stream there, the photos, dude, oh my gosh. The turf, so we played on the speedball field, and the turf was a little damp. And so here I am. I went to right there. It is.
There it goes. There it goes.
That's that. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. That's that moment you realize you messed up. So I had the ball and I went to check it, man. And dude, I clearly put too much into it. My feet went right from underneath me and onto my face. I planted. I was like, oh shoot. And looks like Zach got it on camera. So thank you, Zach, for all of your awesome photos, brother. We appreciate everything you do and for coming out to the field and making us look so good and catching these oh shit moments. But and there's Gremlin. Gremlin was out there. As you can see, we got the 13th in the back there too. But it was awesome. So originally it started out as like a 5v5, and then it turned to like a 50 versus 50 or something crazy. And then somebody started throwing in some crazy rules that didn't pertain to dodgeball. Like if you catch the ball, you're out. And I'm like, what the heck is this nonsense? So, but dude, it was just an absolute blast. And so after the dodgeball event, they hid glow sticks on the field at night again. So that way it determined who started on which side, right? So we ended up starting in the back of the field for Saturday, and the red team started in the front of the field.
Sorry, but I hate starting at the back of the field.
Dude, I don't mind it.
I mean, that's just me. You know what I mean? It's not that it's that bad. It's just there to me. Yeah. I'm going to start in the front of the field with the pro shop and the running bathrooms.
And the air station, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't have, in the back, you got the trap house, so you got to watch out for the trap house.
It's one of the
It's not a real trap house, guys, just messing with you guys.
It's one of the reasons I really like Hell Survivors is when you enter on the field, you're basically entering at almost just opposite ends of the grinder, you know, and it's that way if you need to go back and do what you got to do, you know, even if you get killed right away, you might only be coming 100 yards back to reinsert, but when you got to start at the far end of a field and you got, you know, a quarter-mile march.
Well, the nice thing about this, though, with Bones and Ashes and how they do their field out there at Black Ops, is there's a huge staging area that's actually back there. They moved all of camping was back in that area this year. So before there used to be camping right there by the pipes field and whatever. But they moved all the camping to that back corner, which worked out really good.
The front side is the pro shop and the day
vendors
and the
vendors. Well, they cleared that out too. So they did an amazing. You would really like how they did the field this year, Bill, because up front, like they expanded that whole area up front. It's crazy. So it's really nice. So there's really no marching from the back to the front. The only time that it really played a difference and kind of sucked is when we started having air problems.
Yeah, but it sounded like you guys had you had a lot of people too. So I think that.
Oh yeah, we had. I think it was close to 1,000, if not just over 1,000. So,
I think so.
dude, it was an absolute blast. But like I said, starting in the back of the field isn't really all that bad. I kind of actually prefer it, to be honest with you. But it's just because, you don't have to set up anything. They got that big, huge overhang with all the picnic tables and everything underneath. It's really nice. Yeah. They do a good job. And the other reason why I like having the front and back like they have it is because it's really hard to spawn trap people. Like the first year when we went, the spawns were in the front, in the two opposite corners in the front, kind of like Hell's, and we got spawn trapped, and it was horrible. But
I just rather
they changed it.
It's pretty, I like the way it's laid out and everything like that. It's just if I had the preference to what end I would start on, I'd start on the front. That's just
sure.
That's just I'd rather have the long day from the front than the long day from the back.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
That's from commanding there as well. So played there a bunch of times, XO'd a couple times. It's an awesome field. Nate does a decent job out there. He's also got Black Ops there in Myrtle Beach, and that's where they have Dreaded Legends. Yeah. So he's got So last year when we went, we had a nice walk. We went back off into the haunted house and the airsoft stuff, and he was showing me all the stuff he was planning on doing with the camping, and that was just freshly mowed down. So I know now that time has gone on, he's had time to develop that area a little better.
Oh, he did an outstanding job back there. It was really nice, and I agree with you, Ryan. It was a disadvantage because of the bridges. Yeah. But I'm going to be honest with you, my brother. The hardest thing about the bridges is we had people that were afraid to push over them. Like I was sitting there trying to. Yeah. I was trying to push people.
Guys, get shot. Yeah. Come on, let's go.
Right. And what I didn't understand, and what I was telling our team, our respawn was literally right there. Like, there's no reason for you not to want to push over this bridge. And they're like, we just got to hold it. No, you don't need to hold it. You need to be on the other side of it. And that kind of screwed us. And then the other thing that jacked us up is the way the bridges were. We had two tanks, and the red team executed this spot on. Kudos to the red team. You guys played an awesome game, man. But as soon as we'd start taking our tanks over the bridge, they had somebody with a law rocket at the beginning of the bridge. And so 2 shots disables your tank. And so as you're trying to maneuver this tank around the obstacles that are on the bridge, gave them plenty of time to hit us with a rocket and disable our tanks.
Did he have rocket? Did you guys have rocket cards you had to buy this game, or was it you just could carry as many as you could only carry 6 or 8?
You can only carry 3.
Oh,
you can only carry 3 rockets on you, but again, 2 rockets takes out your tank. So the first rocket disables it for 5 minutes. Second rocket ends it. So if your tank's disabled, you can still shoot out of it.
Right.
But again, the one tank was real wide, so trying to maneuver it on the bridge. I think there's actually a video that shows the red team did like a Grand Theft Auto and jacked our tank. So at one point in time, the blue team got shot out in our tank, and everybody abandoned the tank. And the red team's like, hey, there's a tank. Let's hop inside of it and use it. And so they jacked our tank, and they actually had to lift it up and push it up over these barriers in order to get across this bridge. And it was actually kind of comical. I watched the video of it, and they jacked our tank, and it'll probably be the last time that ever happens. But they just executed that well. And so it hurt us for day one because they were just killing our tanks, and then they were pulling their tanks up and just rocking through with their tanks on the main bridge, which I think is like bridge 2 or 3. So that kind of hurt us, but all in all, like I said, it was a good game, man. And like I said, we got to use some of the strike ring. So if you guys haven't checked it out, it's an app that is for paintball. It helps you track where your players are on the field and stuff like that. I'm not one that likes to use radios because either the radio gets changed to the wrong channel or it gets turned off or it gets snagged on a bush or something.
Communication is the key to victory. Communication.
But that's where the strike ring actually came in pretty handy because they gave me a phone and I just stuck it in my pocket and they were able to track me all over the map. And so at one point in time, there was a part that we had to get to and blue team was eliminated. But instead of letting players leave, red continued to. This is true. My son was in that tank and they just continued to destroy the tank. And so they were like, screw this, we're out. And so they left the tank, and I had a young gun getting ramped on. Yeah. Again, that was Noah. Noah was in there and they were just like, even though the tank was dead, they just continued to slaughter the tank. It was crazy. So they got out and left the tank. So, and I don't blame them.
Did they have refs walking with the tank or?
I don't know. See, that was like the beginning. So the tanks I got into later, we had a ref with us. So I don't know what happened with that, but yeah. But they jacked it and then they took it and it was crazy. But yeah, kudos to Gremlin. Gremlin was in 7 tanks that weekend, just out there friggin' slaughtering stuff. So I was super happy and proud of him. There was one time where we were in the tank together and I'm shooting out the front window and I look and he's right beside me when there's like that proud father-son moment where you're looking, you're like, yeah, let's get him, boy. And
there's nothing better than being in a tank with teammates.
Right. Especially when they have your back. But
right when they have your back.
But no, and again, it was great. But the strike ring was cool because, like I said, you could track where all your players were on the field and everything. And then you could pin like the different locations that you needed to get. And so you could tell if somebody was in that area for an objective or not. This happens to be a photo of me that was taken as I had just completed actually this mission right here where my buddy was chained to a bomb. And
I remember this, dude. Last year, Hanu had Joe all locked up to that motherfucker. Pardon my language, but whatever. Joe was handcuffed to the bomb at the freaking command, and he's like, "Yeah, don't bump it. Don't bump it. You'll set it off. You'll set it off." And here comes Shelly and Baby just walking in, and Baby just walks right underneath the table. Shelly lets go of the leash at the right time, and Baby comes up and sits with me, and everybody's like, ah! And then after the fact, Hanu's like laughing to him fucking self. Yeah, it's not shock sensitive. Dude. It wouldn't have gone off if they hit the table.
So this time they had Ryan handcuffed to the bomb. And the first mission we had to go back to Sector 33, and then we had to go to 23 to get the code. So I take and march all the way back and get this stupid freaking piece of paper here to the ref. And then he's like, oh, guess what? That's not good enough, preacher. I'm going to need you to take, and you need to go all the way over to 15. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So like, at this point in time, I've now got like 10, 15 minutes before he blows up. So I'm trying to get there. I finally get there, and at Slapstick 15 is the ref, but the ref is surrounded by 10 red players. And so I'm just standing on the other side of this tote, like I'm texting on my phone, and I look under and I see all these red players. I'm like, fudge, if I go to that ref, they're for sure going to tag me. Like, so I'm like just standing there on the other side of this tote, just like I'm one of them, just nothing going on here, guys. And I'm waiting for the ref to turn around, but he's sitting Indian style, looking the other direction. I'm like, fudge. And I'm like, dude, I sent a message in the Strike Ring app, like, hey, they're babysitting this ref hardcore. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the code. And finally, the ref kind of looks over, and I just kind of give him a hand signal, like, and so he comes walking over to me, and he's like, damn, preacher, I've been waiting for you for a minute. I'm like, I'm here. Hand me that paper. Yeah. And so I grabbed this dang on piece of paper. You know what the code was? 5. 5. Are you serious? This is it? 5? Come on, man. And so I hurry up and text back in the app real quick. And this is the cool thing about that strike ring. Look at Zach. How you doing, baby? And so I text back.
I think Zach's gonna have a tank. Zach's gonna have a tank story for us in a second here. Finish up, preacher.
But I text back in the app 5, and then so that's where the picture's coming because I'm running like, yeah, I freaking got the code, you know. And I get back and he still blew up. I'm like, what happened? We had the code. But I guess there was another part where he had to, even though he had the code, he still had to pull a pin or something. I don't know. So he blew up. And I was sad. So all that for nothing.
But I love that prop when he come. I think last year was the first time that prop was used because when Hanu come walking out, he just plopped that down on the table in front of Joe Perez and was like, boom. I'm like, oh no. Do I need to get out of here? Do I need to leave? Because I was one of the other commanders, one of the other XOs. And I'm like, do I need to leave? Do I need to get out of here? Is something going to happen? And he's like, no, you can stay. And that was the craziest. So yeah, I've been, things tied to this event. I've noticed the social media about a drunken pirate possibly getting run over by a tank. What do you have to say about that, Zach?
I wasn't there for the tank. I wasn't there for Archangel getting run over by the tank. I was there when Trouble was trying to get barrel tagged by a tank.
I watched that too.
So and so they had this little plastic sword and they stick it out the side of the tank and they start waving it at her and she just takes one step back and everybody in the tank kind of looked at each other and they're like, all right, heave ho, and they picked up the tank, moved it over 2 feet, and then stuck it back out at the side of the tank. And then she shot their hand a couple times, but that was funny. This whole event, and like I have funny stories from every event that I go to, but every single time I go to this event, it's just there's so much stuff that goes on that at this event.
It's so crazy.
I think because it really it's at the beginning. It's at the beginning of the season, really. You know, for everybody in there, just like they've been, especially now, but everybody's been sitting over the winter like stir crazy. And then all of a sudden this event happens and everybody just boom. And then the numbers you guys had, that's awesome. Dude,
yes. And I remember like, I always ask before the event, like how many people are we expecting? And I remember Hanu saying that it's going to be the biggest Bones and Ashes event by far, and that was I think 2 weeks before the game. And if I'm remembering right, we had like 400 people register in the last 9 days.
I think it was a little more than that. I had the conversation with him in one of the groups. It was like, fuck yes,
dude. It was crazy. It was. I think it doubled last year's count.
Yeah, you know, I should have just kept driving
because of all the COVID stuff, and so they went out of their way to throw an amazing player party Saturday night. The glow stick hunt. We had people coming in, throwing down like 10 glow sticks, and then taking off their shoes and emptying out all the water.
Dude, they were ruthless this year.
Pictures of people scaling trees. That glow stick hunt.
Trees. What, so glow sticks in the trees? Were there any motorcycle handlebars in those trees, Zach?
No, somebody affixed one of the glow sticks to a mirror on a truck. And instead of pulling the glow stick out, they ripped the entire side mirror off the side of the truck and brought the entire assembly in. And I'm just like, somebody did that? And then Hanu holds up an entire coolant container out of one of the trucks. And there's a glow stick inside of it that he couldn't get out.
Yeah, my reference to the handlebars was a Mad Max game that we did at Blast Camp, and we couldn't find these handlebars. We had to put together a motorcycle. Red Feather Productions. We had to put together a motorcycle as part of one of our missions, and the only thing I was missing was the damn. I wasn't going to win the game, but the only thing that I was missing was the damn handlebars, and we had a whole motorcycle put together. And Zach was one of the people that found it later after the fact.
Yeah, they were ruthless this year with those glow sticks. They threw them up in a tree, like they were high in the tree. They were attached, like, dude, it was crazy.
Yeah, hook them to balloons and just here you guys. Here's some glow sticks. Let the balloons go. Yeah.
Well, it's like there's certain places as a player you're not allowed to go. And that's where the glow sticks were hidden. We had people scaling the side of like Connex containers.
up in top of the fire truck. There was like 200 glow sticks, and they got real creative with them.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Zach.
Yes. Scott here had this night vision thing, and he's like, "Oh yeah, take a picture of me wearing my night vision setup." And I had a camera with flash, and he forgot about this fact for just a second. So I'm like, "Cool," and I take a picture, and he's just, ah!
Close your eyes. Been there though. Been there.
That's good for the retinas.
Yeah, definitely.
It was too good.
Definitely. When is
Who's frozen?
when event out there, Zach? Do you know what Black Ops has got going on next?
I don't know what Black Ops has got going on. I know they have another airsoft event and another paintball event coming up real quick. I think even before Living Legends.
Yeah, they have
Operation Red Front or Home Front or something like that.
No, don't they have an Alien vs Predator or something that's going on out there? With,
Dean Allen and Mission Master. Yes.
Yeah. So a lot of people were asking if we were going to be out to that one, but we're not going to be able to make it out to that one.
No, there's too many damn events going on. What's the net? Hey, there's a good segue. Here we go. Make sure you guys like and share the feed. Check out madfrogpaintball.com. Check out our Facebook, our YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, all that fun stuff.
Dude, Zach, did you get that photo of me?
Slapsticks, man.
Where I was digging in the dirt? So if you guys go back to that picture real quick, Dill.
I don't know what's going on.
All right. So take a look.
That one
here
wasn't me. That wasn't me.
This one wasn't you. So this right here was, we just had completed a Young Gun mission. And so we got Squirrel, who's right behind me. But if you look at my back, I have this nice little ore container that I just threw in the back of my jersey, so that way nobody knew I had it and I could still do my gig. Well, just as we completed this guy comes up from the Timber Ghost and is like, "Hey, what color are you?" And so he goes and he turns that slapstick back, and I'm like, I'm going to turn it back. And then he turned it back. So then we just started wrestling over the slapstick. It was so dang on funny. But there was a time where I saw Zach on the field, and I'm like, "Hey, Zach, get my picture." He goes, "What the hell is this thing in the front of you? And you want me to take a picture with this huge lump in the front of you?" And then he put it around to my back also. So, dude, it was a blast.
I remember it was Bones and Ashes 1, and I think I was with Chris, and we were at the Pipes field, and somebody walked up to me, and they leveled their paintball gun at my face, like maybe 2 feet away from me, and they're just like, "What team are you on?" And I sarcastically was like, "Orange?" And you guys were playing blue, and "Is that a shade of red?" Well, yes, but no.
Yeah.
So it's like I usually wear team tag, when I go on some obnoxious color, but I can't wear green at this event. And I can't wear orange at the event either, because they are both signifying some sort of player on the field that you need to take out.
Right. No, so Archangel,
I think
did get ran over by a tank. Did
he really?
Yeah, so the red team actually ran him over. So for the char, if they are touching the cone, they are still alive. And so the red team's coming at him, and he's just got his foot on the cone. And they said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get you, all right." And they just ran him over with the tank. Oh gosh, there was really some amazing moments that took place at this event. And if you missed it, next year is a good chance to go and to see what Bones and Ashes is all about, because it's a blast on an amazing field. And I got to walk away with this guy right here. But check it out. Bones and Ashes is amazing. Go ahead. What you got, Zach?
Yes, I'm gonna go before this like drives my McDonald's intercom crazy. I already left McDonald's once today. I can't hear this. Like, that. So I will see you all later.
All right, Zach. Thanks for
Bye.
joining
Bye,
us
Zach.
for a little bit, Zach.
Thanks for everything, brother.
Check out Zach's photos on the CPX, different CPX pages, guys. He's got the new. You got all your photos up already?
You know what? I'm not even gonna say what I want to say right now.
Okay. I know there's a ton of them up. I know you got a bunch of them
Village
up.
Fragrance as your last ones. Bye.
Dude,
you have to buy some to find out.
I think he's got like over 1,000 photos up already, and there's still a ton to go. So
he's got a bunch. I know he's got a bunch up. That's what I meant. I was just like, the amount that I've seen going up. I thought maybe he might be almost done, but maybe not. I mean, because I know he goes crazy. He just takes so many pictures, and then he goes and he filters through them. And I know it doesn't take. I mean, thousands of pictures.
Yeah,
I got to take forever to get through them all.
Dude, kudos to him and all the photographers that were out there this weekend. I mean, we had Eagle Scout paintball photography that was out there. We had Zach, who was out there with inspired photography. We also had DSR Photos, who was out there. Dude, thank you to all you guys. And those are just a couple that, I happen to see. I know that there are a couple more out there, but man, thank you to all you guys that are out there taking pictures of us, making us look so good, and capturing these awesome moments for us. Again, Bones and Ashes was a great event. And, kudos to the red team. They took the win on this one. They just seemed to, I think that they had some things organized better, but and kudos to Hanu and the refs and everybody for making the event such an enjoyable event. When we had air issues, like the first day, about halfway through the day, we were only able to get like 2,000. It was not very good at all. And dude, Hanu and those guys went to 2 different states to get compressors to bring it back up and get everything running. And that's what it's about. They were there for the players and to make sure that the players got what they needed and the experience that they deserved. And so thank you guys for all that you guys did, going out, getting the air compressors, trying to make this event the best. I know that there was an issue the last day with paint, because they went through 17 skids of paint for this event. And so they actually had to dip into some of the field's paint or whatever. And when I opened the one box, dude, the paint was all oily. And I'm like, hey, can I get some different paint? And they were like, oh yeah, sure. And that's the cool thing about Hanu in them is, if you have any problem, all you got to do is go and talk to them and they'll make things right. So if you guys are ever at a CPX event, man, I can guarantee that they're going to make sure that you're well taken care of. So pre-reg, we got Living Legends 13 coming up. Throw that up there, Dill. Living Legends 13, join me on the blue side as I hopefully help lead this blue team to a victory. But again, this is going to be a legacy adventure park. This is Living Legends 13. It's going to be amazing. So make sure you guys pre-reg, come on out for this event, and join me, Preacher, on the blue side. And let's kick that red team booty.
And then you can join me at Living hold on, Dill. We're still talking about Living Legends. You can join me at Living Legends on the field. I will not be in the damn command box. I'm going to be shooting people and having fun. if you don't find me on the field, find me at the big green bus. We're gonna have a booth set up this year. It'll be some fun. We should be in our same place we were last year, as from what I was told. So it'll be nice. Come join us. We will also be sponsoring the beer pong tournament along with I believe it's Veteran Militia. Yeah, I'm going to just say Veteran Militia, maybe. I'm not sure what team he's running on right now. But we will be, he'll be opening a cheese curd order soon. We will be sponsoring the beer pong tournament again at Legends, and we will be having championship belts up for grabs. So please, when you get going and start seeing the sign-up sheet for beer pong, get on it. And we'll have some nice hot competition beer pong and have some fun. I know nothing about the game really, except you're supposed to get the pong and the thing. I'll make the awards and stand there and yell at everybody. Like I said, oh man,
we like to play a gentleman's game too. It's I remember the first time we ran a beer pong event, and you get player after player. Well, in my college dorm, we do this. In my dorm, no, we don't do that. We throw cups. We don't call islands. We don't do heating up. It's a gentleman's game, okay? Yeah. You score a cup, you sink a cup. That's it. All these guys want to just throw everything else at it. No, you gotta be good at the original. It's just like people who they want to go out and run all over a speedball field and stuff like that. Why don't you pick up a tipman and go running through the woods first before you want to be all fancy about it?
Hey, ask Shithouse. He's real good at blowing.
Yeah. So Connor McKenzie and I are kind of in charge of it. Hanu asked us to do it again. Yeah. If you guys are hearing a squeaking in the background, crickets in the damn tank. All right. There's all the critters in my office, so, and that's where we're at. So he thought it was his truck. So we're Connor McKenzie and I think he's running with Veteran Militia right now. I'm not sure, but him and I are in charge of the beer pong again. We were in charge of it back at 11 and had a good time, so we're gonna do it again, see how it goes. But yeah, you can join me in command of England at Hell Survivors for another global conquest. We love this game. Lefty will be my XO, so we'll be bringing, I believe he'll be bringing his team Cobra Kai along with him and his buddies. So we're going to have some fun on England at Global Conquest, boys and girls. Join us June 5th and 6th. What else have we got? We've got the Pirate Games going to be happening. We've got, this October, Miami Vice. I've got a Super Game road trip coming up. I'm really looking forward to. We're heading back out to Oregon for Super Game. Throw that back up, Dill. That should be some fun. But the very next game we have going on is Jurassic Restricted Area. Dude,
I'm so excited about this, Bill.
I'm looking for... Here's the problem. Excited. I want to go. Okay. I want to go. But as of right now, it's just Shelly and I. And I don't know if we were talking about taking the bus down. Well, I'm not going to take the bus down if it's just Shelly and I. And then
right.
I'm thinking possibly
van trip.
Yeah.
Shithouse, jump on board, bro.
She's gonna
hop in the bus. Why are you playing?
She's going to want to go to freaking Disney if we go. I don't know, man. No. But I have to do Super Game. So if I stay home I might stay home and work on the bus. when is that? That's this next weekend, isn't it?
No, it's
weekend.
2 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks or 3. Yeah, it's at the end of this month.
Yeah. So I still want to go. I'm still planning on trying to figure it out.
I'll be there for sure.
Yeah, if something happens, I may not be making it. The bus won't. It doesn't sound like the bus is going to be making it. At least it'll just be us. But taking the van down.
House needs to get in the bus and make his way to Florida.
I do. I do. I mean, I don't know if I could necessarily pull off a Disney trip between the girlfriend.
Well, no, we didn't, dude.
We didn't say Disney. We said paintball.
Oh, paintball. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Paintball.
So can you leave? Can you leave like Thursday night and come back like late Monday?
I could probably pull that, but when are we talking? Like soon or later in the year?
Throw that schedule back up there, please. Still.
2 weeks probably not going to happen. Towards the end of the year,
make it happen, bro.
Man, make it happen, dude.
What is it? Let me see.
Where is it? March 26th and 28th. It's at Battlefield Orlando. It's Dizzy Johnson's field, man.
Come on, shit house.
That unfortunately
bring the girlfriend. Tell everybody you both have COVID.
Yeah.
And you have to they'll have to give you the time off, and we'll just
I'd give you a little bit more than time off if I tell them I just randomly got the COVID. They see pictures of me playing paintball. They're gonna be a little upset.
No,
it's not you.
See, here's how you do it. You don't tell them now. You tell them next week. So then you got 2 weeks off. So then the last week you're just recuperating and got your mask on.
Oh, there you go, shithouse. November bus trip. If nothing else, there you go. Now
that I will be on this year.
Are you sure?
I assume we're talking World Cup, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're going to World Cup.
I mean, I already have the premier site reserved.
My boss was a little miffed last year that I didn't burn enough vacation time in December. So we're going to burn it up this year. Rather than try to stack it all in the last 2 weeks of December.
I'm going to try, David. I'm going to try.
Yeah. You know what, Bill? I got to tell you, of all the bus rides that I'm looking forward to most, the Living Legends one is got to be my favorite bus ride of the year. You know, we get everybody on.
Yeah, and it's a good game,
and a good game. Yeah, the paintball is what I'm excited for.
Yeah. It's. I mean, no. Well, it's a good game to go to. I mean, because there's so many different people there, and I got a feeling there's going to be so many people just wanting to go nuts this year that it's going to be crazy.
And you know what, George? I'm gonna be there for you at that game, bud. I'm
fall out. Got you, George.
Yep. Yeah,
dude, I'm excited for everything that B-Rad's putting into this game too.
So much. There is so much going on this year, and it's got. I'll tell you what, that road trip across country and meeting Bud Orr at his house and going through all his guns got me jazzed. And then the weather breaking like it has been the last week. Just things are getting done. Things are happening. I'm really looking forward to this season. If you guys are interested in sponsoring us as a team, let us know what you're interested in, and we can go from there. We can see what we can work out. Ooh, somebody's showing some sneak peeks there. Check that out. Let's show that up, Dill. Show that up. That's a new Fight Light jersey there. That's only available for the team, boys and girls. So if you're interested in joining the team, please check out our Facebook page and fill out the app. But that's one of the models due for us, guys. If you guys want one, that's us.
Yeah, that looks a little bit more fat guy friendly too with them air holes. I mean, most of the time when you see me on the field, it's very rare that you see me not wearing a sleeveless jersey. I may have put on a few pounds over the years that has slowed me up a little bit, but man, if we get a jersey that's got a little bit more breathable,
built-in air conditioning, built-in air conditioning for shithouse.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm all over that.
All right. Yeah, that's a nice one. I like that. I definitely like that. It's a good looking style there. I'll probably get another one of those. I don't need another jersey, but what the hell, man?
I never need another jersey, but I'm gonna get one of those, and I gotta talk to Dean about that special one. I still gotta get around to that.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm all about the jerseys. Bring on the jerseys. I wear a jersey just out and about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got Lee. Lee's still getting on the planes with his Mad Frog Militia jersey on and his face mask. I mean, his Joker face mask. I mean, he just travels all over in his jersey. I think he travels in his jersey. Yeah, he travels in his jersey more than he plays in his jersey.
That's fair. You know, speaking of Mad Frog swag here, I just happened to notice that all three of us happen to be sporting different Mad Frog swag at the moment.
Oh yeah, you got the Hawaiian
Yeah,
shirt on.
Yep, I got the Hawaiian one. All I believe from Max Sportswear made all three of these. Yeah, see, I got that Hawaiian special on.
Yeah, that's a nice. I like that jersey. I like that jersey. Just and there you go. You got the Brigade one.
Yep.
And then I've got just the Mad Frog Militia one here. It's I don't know. This one's
just
with
the tech shirt.
Just Mad Frog Militia across the back. Just tech shirt. I mean, I think this is the MFA1. We won't get into that whole debacle, but anyways, yeah. Anyhow, whatever. Sorry. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this year. We should have some cool events. Come check out, grab some swag from us. Check us out at events. We'll have a bunch of custom stuff there. Or check out our website, madfrogpaintball.com. Check out our Facebook pages. And you'll see what we got. Thanks for joining us again. I think we've eaten up a good hour of your life again. We got some more announcements that we're going to have coming up next week. Hopefully I'll be able to say something about certain things. A lot of stuff going on. So that's what that trip got me nuts and got me going and made me make a couple little messages to a couple different people. And I got some things started, and maybe I shouldn't have got a couple of them started because I'm going to have too much to do, but I'm going for it again. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have a good year. Hopefully we'll see you out in the field. If not, check out our YouTube channel and check out what we got going on. I know we've got some computer issues that should be taken care of soon, and some videos and stuff are going to start popping like crazy. We've got some
from the mad mind of Aaron Dill himself.
We've got some
makes a video, man.
We've got some stuff we've put together and some ideas, some different stuff. I mean, we've got all the TikTok stuff we still haven't finished from all the pop drinking and stuff like that. That gross drink chat, that deal that we did. Oh my Lord.
Dude, I'm still waiting for that. That's so great.
Yeah, I got to get all that. I got to get all that to him. What are you playing with there, Shithouse?
Nothing. Definitely wasn't about to put on pants.
Dude, I still got a ranch flavored soda at the house I need to drink.
Really? We stopped at Pop's Soda in Oklahoma on the way back. And we stopped at the Candy Factory. Candy Factory definitely had more of the drinks.
Redmond's.
Yeah. Pop's Soda was cool the way it was set up, and they had some fucking awesome food.
Oh, dude.
You know,
I need to go back to Redmond's. I should have said something to John Lee when he was out there, but dude,
I know it was funny.
Redmond's Candy Factory. Yep. Oh, dude, this place is the best. You go there, you go there, and you get all these cool sodas. Make sure you try grass and dirt and all the
pirate piss. And I did get one funny one. It looks like orange but tastes like grape. That's the name of the soda.
Unicorn Yak was actually really good, but if you guys get a chance to stop out there, man, they got good sodas, great people, man.
And once again, you can see stuff like that on our YouTube channel. Check it out. Hashtag another MF road trip.
Hey, actually, I am using a Creality CR10 Mini, which it's funny that they call it mini because the print bed's the size of a sheet of paper. But Creality CR10 Mini.
There you go. Whatever that is. Now, if they want to sponsor us, we can be located at Mad Frog. Yeah, so check out our YouTube channel. Hashtag another MF road trip. You guys can see a bunch of the different stuff we've done on road trips and events we go to. There's a lot of stuff in the can that hasn't gotten, I don't know if that's the right term, but there's a lot of stuff that there's a lot. Yeah, I'm there. There's a lot of stuff.
In the vault.
In the vault, yes, that hasn't been produced yet. I mean, like a lot. We got crazy there for a couple years, and things got lost, and we got slow, and I found hard drives and hard drives of video. So look forward to some stuff as things keep progressing.
I got some hard drives of video at my place too, Bill. Yours probably
what kind of videos are those?
Anyway, no. I don't know. Mine are all on. I don't have to save mine. They're all on Pornhub.
Oh, there you go. You mean Orange YouTube?
Yes, Orange YouTube. I just put all my stuff on Orange YouTube, and I don't have to. Then I don't have to save it. When I want to watch myself, I just. Oh, hey, there it is.
Boom.
These guys.
Hey, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now
today on our new sponsor.
It sounds.
You can turn this one back green.
I bet we could get them to sponsor us too. They sponsored so much. They bought snow removal equipment for a town before. I mean, like those guys.
I'm lost. What are you talking about?
The Orange YouTube.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they did that once.
See, clearly, this is why my name is Preacher. Where's it at? I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. I'm lost. You're right. I don't know. Dude, I didn't even know that was such a thing as Orange YouTube, No.
It's the best. The Orange YouTube is the best, but you don't want to be watching it with the kids.
Oh, yeah. So, term.
I mean, if she's 19 or 20, maybe no.
I'll stick with the regular YouTube. What was it? YouTube.
Yeah. But yeah, you know what? I bet we could even get them to help sponsor a beer pong tournament too. No, they do it in a heartbeat, man.
They probably would. We're gonna have some cool trophies for our beer pong tournaments at Hell Survivors this year too. There are gonna be some metal plaques and stuff. You're gonna enjoy them.
EG was pretty cool sending out that stuff for our tournaments last year, man.
I actually
still
have a couple things left because we went into lockdown. We didn't get to give all of it away, so I still have a couple things left to give away this year. So once again, and EG is going to be sponsoring part of the beer pong tournaments for us.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I love.
I'll make sure to bring some bracelets.
Dude, that was another thing that happened. At Bones and Ashes, dude, there's a fire. Like, dude, yeah, there's a fire. There's a video of it, actually. The guy was like, hey, I got some smoke. Throw it over this hill. And they throw the smoke over the hill. And this is probably like the biggest fire I've seen at a field. But all the players were able to come together and they formed like a line where they were just taking water out of the pond and dumping it on the fire to put the fire out. And they saved the field. So that was like, there was so much stuff that happened at Bones and Ashes. It was crazy. But yeah, there was it was a pretty big fire too. So yeah, it was crazy. So
stuff happens sometimes,
for putting it out. Like it was, yeah. When I say fire, like I'm not just talking like a little one. No, it was like definitely 6 feet or bigger. Like, so.
Nice, fun stuff. All right, well, yeah, Mountain Dew and Detroit Wing Co. I don't know. Mountain Dew ain't gonna get back to me so fast. Detroit Wing Co. Like I said, I got stuff going on that I can't talk about because we haven't finished it, and I want to make sure things are. We got some cool stuff going on. We got some cool stuff coming up. Look forward to it. Look, it's going to be some fun. This year's going to be cool. Yeah.
Hey, Noah, come here real quick. Hey, look at this. We're not the only people in Mad Frog swag. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Look at these. Look at this. Oh, look at that drip.
Nice.
Look at that. Look at that.
Hey,
and all
over the place.
All this stuff is available on madfrogpaintball.com. Check it out. You can order it. You can get these cool wristbands too. We've got our patches, all this fun stuff. But we got to get stickers like these. Oh, look
at these sick hoodies.
There you go.
Yeah, I definitely need one of those too.
Yeah, definitely.
Stuff on the back. Yeah.
See, we don't have any of these. We got to get some of these made.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's just sitting on my desk. It's just sitting on my desk.
So one of the guys at my work one day was talking smack, and it happened to be like the first week of his senior year. And we got his mom to send me his photo from the first day of senior year. And because he was talking smack, I had like 24 stickers made and handed them out to his mom, his dad, everyone we work with. Yeah. So it's stickermule.com is awesome.
We got to get some of those made. We're going to take a bunch of different people from the team and we're going to put them together. Subtitles. CJ's loving the subtitles. Oh, thank you, sir. Nice to see you around again. Anyways, yeah, thanks, Jimmy.
Yeah,
definitely.
COVID mask.
So, guys, thanks for.
I'm with you, Riley.
Thanks for joining us. Check out our website for a bunch of these goodies, and you can get stuff ordered. If you're on the team, DM me, and we'll do the team order too. Other than that, all I got to do is say thanks for joining us again. We've wasted a little over an hour of your time.
Thank you, Jimmy, for sponsoring the show.
Yeah, yes, thank you,
Absolutely.
Jimmy. JC Painting, and hopefully, you guys enjoyed our little shenanigans and talk about. Look forward to the videos we got, and I know I've been saying that. I keep reminding myself. It's like how the hell can we get this stuff out faster? We can't. That's just all there is to it. We've got lives. We've got shit to do. We got a bunch of cool stuff to get out. So pay attention to our sites. Join us next weekend. You guys got anything else you want to say?
Love you all and God bless.
That and everybody, if you could just bring one new person to an event this year. If everybody just brings one new person, help our sport grow. That's all I got to say.
You know what? I do have one more thing I got to say. Thank you to the aces that showed up to Bones and Ashes, Reyes, Desiree, Desiree's sister, and Reyes' niece. Dude, they absolutely slaughtered it out at Bones and Ashes on our team this year. So thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for just doing everything you guys did and not being afraid to push. And dude, they were on the front lines just kicking butt. So thank you to those guys from Aces for coming out and just completely rocking it this last weekend.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Well, other than that, I guess we will talk to you guys next weekend if we don't have something else come up before that. All right. Everybody take it easy. Be safe. Bye.
Hey guys, what's going on? Tony from Lomo Paintball. Check us out online or in store. LoneWolfPaintball.com.